Hello again, everyone. Back with more Goldeneye, this time doing Runway. So let's get on. Looks like this level is called, what is this? Dashutsu. Dashutsu. Which is interesting. Hisuninu, again, A. Hikoki no engine key wo nyūshū seyo. This is quite an interesting little interesting word here, nyūshū. As we saw in like part 1, and you know, when we pick up ammo, it's te ni ireru, which uses these kanji, right? You have te ni ireru, which means to, you know, put into the hand or to get or to pick up or whatever. And this is like a noun. Obviously the kanji are in the opposite order, and it's nyūshū seyo. So obviously this makes it into a verb, and that's the like sort of, you know, kind of imperative version. But yeah, quite an interesting word there. New. I can't even say ny together. Nyūshū seyo. So hikoki. I should probably pronounce it properly, shouldn't I? Hikoki is plane. No engine key. That's English, isn't it? Engine key just means the key to the plane, doesn't it? Well, nyūshū seyo. So get the key to the plane. Then we've got Taiku Hokadai. Maybe. Taiku Hokadai wo hakai seyo. So we've got hakai again, meaning destroy. And we're destroying. It's sort of against air, cannon, fire, stand. This is like a, you know, this is a place where something is fixed, I suppose, this kind of, this die. So it's like anti-air rockets, anti-air cannon, anti-air something, anti-air turrets, isn't it? That's probably a good translation, eh? So it's destroy the air turrets. Taiku Hokadai wo hakai seyo. This might be, excuse me, this might be tai at the end. Sometimes it's tai, sometimes it's dai, I'm not sure, but yeah. Then we've got Misairu Ho... I better look it up because it's appeared again. Let's look it up. Hodai? I did ask someone the other day, actually. It accepts Hodai. Okay, looks like it's Hodai. Excuse me. So, Misairu Hodai wo hakai seyo. I think that's pretty obvious what that is. It's like destroy the missile turrets, isn't it? Then you've got Hikoki ni notte dashutsu seyo. So, again, we've got plane Hikoki ni notte. So, noru means to ride, doesn't it? You can use it for like bikes, planes, probably cars, whatever, usually used with the ni particle here. Hikoki ni notte dashutsu seyo. So pretty straightforward, I think, that bit. Oh, wow. Very little to say about the stage background here. Stagey heike. Gunyo Kesso? No, I think that's Kasso. Gunyo Kassoro ga yuiitsu no dashutsu ruto de aru. Okay. I just want to check my pronunciation of Kassoro, because that might not be right. Okay, it totally is. Nice. So, gunyo is just military use, isn't it? Army use. Therefore, I suppose it's like military use. Kassoro. This is the kanji for suberu, which means to slide. So, or, you know, hashiru, which means to like run or to go. And then ro, which basically means road or route or, you know, path or whatever. So it's military use runway. Gunyo kassoro ga yuiitsu. This just means only, doesn't it? yuiitsu no dashutsu, escape. Yeah, escape route de aru. So route is route. Oh, I'm quite pleased they've gone with route for the katakana there. They haven't gone with route. They've gone with route, like I would say it. So yeah, nothing wrong with route, of course. I should probably say it myself now. It's caught on so much, but yeah, route. Okay, M no shirei. 今回のミッションが危険なことは〇〇6も十分承知だったはず. Wow. Alright, so konkai we've covered before. That was like this time, wasn't it? It was like now's time, now's time, this time. 今回のミッションが危険 just means dangerous, doesn't it? It's a na adjective. So we need na to attach it to other nouns or whatever. Excuse me. Kiken na koto. So koto just means like, it just makes it into a noun, I suppose, doesn't it? Yeah, it just makes it a noun. So it's like the fact that this mission, the fact that this was a dangerous mission wa maru maru roku 006 mo, that's inclusive particle, isn't it? Jubun we've covered before, like enough or sufficiently, so you know, sufficiently understood, so he knew very well, basically. Shochi is like acceptance or consent, or yeah, I suppose acceptance of it's acknowledgement, isn't it? He acknowledged that it was a very dangerous mission. Datta is just like that's past tense, isn't it? And then hazu just means that like there's an expectation that something should be a certain way. So it's basically saying he should have known, you know, very well that this mission was dangerous, you know. Hazu, yeah, hazu. Just kind of put this at the end. Yeah. Like, for example, you could say, like, kochi ni aru hazu, which means, like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, actually, but kochi ni aru hazu means something should be here. It should be here. Like, I expect it to be here. Something should be here. But perhaps it's not. I don't know. That's not necessarily true. It could still be there, and you can say hazu, but it's like, yeah, it means should, essentially. Kare no gisei, I think. Kare no gisei wo muda ni sezu hikouki wo tsukatte dashutsu shinasai. Kare is he, not gisei, so that's sacrifice. I just want to check. Excuse me. Just want to check my the reading of that. Victim, sacrifice, scapegoat. Okay, so kare no gisei wo muda, that means like, basically like in vain, doesn't it? Futility, uselessness, pointlessness. So yeah, pointlessness. So kare no gisei wo muda ni sezu. This is the like negative form of like a kind of a negative form of suru. It means like without making his sacrifice, you know, pointless. So in order to not make his sacrifice pointless, basically. Hikouki wo tsukatte, use the plane. Dashutsu shinasai, escape. And then shinasai again is like a slightly kind of firmer request, isn't it? It's then shite kudasai. Shite kudasai sounds a bit polite, a bit more beggy. Whereas this is more like, yeah, a bit firmer, like escape, bloody well escape, mate. What we got here? Say. Oh, you always get this wrong. No, it is lay say. Okay, good. Leisei ni koudou sureba buji ni ikite modoru koto ga dekiru hazu desu. So we've got hazu again, that's good. So leisei means like calmly, or you know, with coolness, with composure. Leisei ni koudou sureba. This is like operate or perform, isn't it? So if you perform, if you know, act, I suppose, if you act calmly. Buji, we covered before, means safely. Buji ni, buji ni means safely, essentially. This makes it like safely, I suppose. Buji ni ikite. Ikiru means to live. So ikite modoru. Modoru means go back. Koto just makes it into a noun. Ga dekiru means to be able to. It's like potential form, isn't it? And then hazu again is should. So it's basically saying if you act calmly, if you do this, you know, perform calmly, you should be able to live and come back safely. Buji ni. Taiku houkadai to missailu houdai wo kowasu koto wo wasurenai de kudasai. So we've covered this. This was like anti-air cannon, I suppose. To missailu houdai. So this is missile cannon or something. Wo kowasu means to destroy or to break. Koto just makes it a noun again. Wo wasurenai. So wasureru is to forget. And wasurenai means to, you know, is the negative form, so to not forget. De kudasai. So adding the de onto the end of a negative verb, as we've covered before, just means like don't. So it's like don't forget. Wasurenai de. Don't forget. Kudasai. Kudasai again is just kind of a, you know, slightly polite way of requesting something. It's pretty standard actually, kudasai. It's a little bit polite, not overly polite. Samo nai to haie no you ni uchi otosarete shimau kamoshiremasen. So samo nai to we've covered before, that means like if you don't. So if you don't not forget. Then haie is fly, the insect. Not yo ni, so this is basically like a fly. Uchi otosarete, so I guess uchi otosareru would be like to be, you know, knocked out of the sky. Again, like passive form, sareru means, yeah, to be knocked out. It doesn't mean knockout, it means to be knocked out of the air. Shimao can basically be put onto te form verbs to make it into an undesirable. Yeah, an undesirable. It implies sort of an undesirable outcome, I suppose. Obviously, we don't want to be knocked out of the sky. We don't want to be shot out of the sky. So, uchi otosarete shimau makes sense because we don't want that to happen. Kamoshiremasen is just the polite form of probably, basically, wasn't it? I think we've covered that before. Kamoshirenai. Kyū no jogen. Kodougu wo yōi suru jikan ga nakatta no de tejika ni aru mono de kirinukete kure. Kodougu was like tools or props. Or gadgets, I suppose, is more fitting in James Bond. Yōi means to prepare. Like, I suppose in advance, yeah, like prepare something. Suru just makes it a verb. So I suppose I should say preparation for this, and suru makes it into the verb prepare. Jikan is an amount of time. Ga nakatta no de, this just means like there is not, or it's become past tense, so it means there was not. So there was not time to prepare any gadgets or, you know, tools. No de just means like so or therefore. Tejika. Tejika is things that are close by. Chikai means close by, te means hand, so it's sort of like things close to the hand, or, you know, things within reach, or, yeah, nearby objects. Ni aru mono. Yeah, actually, all of this together means the things that are like nearby. De, so this is like using. Kiri nukete kure. I guess that means to like make do. Kiri nukeru. To cut one's way through, to tide over, to struggle through, to get over. Yeah, I guess it's like make do. That's an interesting word, actually, make do. I might teach that to English learners. Oh, I've written it down already. I've already saved that. Decided to do that before. Mane penny. Itsumo nagara pressure ni tsuyoi wa ne, James. So, itsumo... I don't really know why this is nagara. But I guess together it's just like, you know, like always. Itsumo nagara. Like always. Pressure means pressure, obviously. Ni tsuyoi wa ne. So it means you're sort of strong against pressure. Or you're strong under pressure. James. That means James. Oh, I want to be able to pause, don't I? What's that? Kagaku heiki kojo kara no dashutsu. I think we've covered all of those words, so I'm sure you can figure that out. What have we got here? Is this Shiryudan? What do we have here? We've got basically like hand something. Bullets or something. Hand something casings. So it's hand grenades, isn't it? I don't know what Liu actually means, but maybe I can edit the kanji onto the screen. Telyudan. Oh, that's interesting. So the kanji is means pomegranate. So I suppose because maybe the grenades are sort of shaped, or, you know, they have sort of a pomegranate kind of texture. I don't know. I don't know why, but that's quite funny. They're sort of comparing maybe the shape or the texture of grenades to pomegranates. Insane. I didn't know that. Oh! What happened to me controls? Also, the cursor's on the screen. Sorry about that. I don't understand. What's happened? It's like it's reset. But that's really weird. My buttons changed, but my control sticks are still as they were, I think. Oh, sorry, the cursor's still on the screen. I suppose we were... The creators probably intended for us to use the tank, so we will. Damn it. Oh. Damn it. Is there armor on this level? I assume there is, but I don't actually know. Oh, please die, dude. Damn it. Ow, ow, ow. Nice. They're going to blow the plane up, probably. Just the tank sitting there. Okay, I think we've covered all that. Just look at my stats for fun. Oh, what's that? Oh, Sensha. Good job we did, actually. We've got Sensha here, which is like battle car or battle vehicle. So that means tank, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, there we go, Sensha. Good job I checked the screen. Alright, anyway, that's that level. How long is this video? This is quite short. I might do that again. I think perhaps we'll use this to go over the watch, because this video's short compared to the others, so let's have a look at the watch. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got Q Watchi, obviously just the word watch written in katakana. Ninmu Joukyo. That's longer, isn't it? Joukyo. So Joukyo. I think that just kind of means like status. Just kind of means like current status. So yeah, it's just the current status of the mission. Then you got Mi Kanryo. Mi means like not yet or still. So this means like not yet complete, basically. Mi Kanryo, not complete yet. What do we have here? I'm gonna scroll down. Wait, oh no, press A. So we've got Ninmu Chushi. This kanji here means stop, and this one means like, you know, as we've discussed, is like middle. So I guess it's like to stop doing something in the middle of the mission. So to, what does that mean? Suspend, or in this case to abort or to give up or whatever, right? Then you got Torikeshi, which essentially just means to like withdraw, I suppose. So this means to withdraw the abortion. Probably unfortunate wording there, but yeah, you withdraw your suspension. So this means not to withdraw. It's getting complicated, isn't it? And then Jikko, as we've discussed in Dan, means like to actuate or to actually do. So this would mean like yes, abort, and this would mean no, I take back the suspension, basically. Yeah, we don't want to quit. We've got Sobi Nash, just meaning, you know, equipment, no equipment or unarmed. Sosa Sete. So Sosa means like operation or Sosa. Yeah, it means like the way of operating, I suppose. So it's basically like control, isn't it? In this case, in this context, it means control settings. Sete means like settings, basically. So it's controller settings. Sosa check. Eco mode. What does that mean? Oh. So it's just checking, is it? Oh, interesting. That's weird. I've never noticed this. Oops. Okay, well, we can go over these buttons more easily then. Whoops. Unless I do that. What's going on? That didn't even work. Check, please. Oh, there we go. It worked that time for some reason. So this is Shoujun, which is related to crosshairs, I think. This basically just means crosshair. Shoujun. I'm just going to check that though. Shoujun. It's translated as alignment in my dictionary, and that's the only word it has. So I guess, yeah, it's kind of like to look at, you know, to use the cursor, I suppose, to align your aiming. Then we got the D-pad. Oh wow, look at this. I didn't even know this happened. So this here says E-dole, which basically just means move or movement. Left, that just says sidestep. That says sidestep. Then we've got like Zenshin, which means forward progression, or yeah, forward progress, to go forwards, doesn't it? And then we've got kotai, which means like to withdraw, I think. Or in this case, you know, to go backwards. Let me just check my pronunciation of that. Yeah, kotai. Retreat, backspace. Yeah. This just says pause, which is obviously pause. The Z button is utsu, which means to shoot. This is the same as L, says shoujun. The C buttons, we got, again, ido. Why didn't that work? I must have pressed A or something, did I? Oh, that doesn't change. That's kind of weird. Alright, the B button, anyway, is dosa. It might be dosaku. Sometimes this kanji here is pronounced saku, and sometimes it's sa. But it looks like in this case it's dosa. And that just translates as action, movements, motions, bearing, behavior. So it basically means action, doesn't it? It's the action button. And then A is buki sentaku. So buki meaning weapon, sentaku meaning select. And obviously that in the game that just cycles through your weapons, doesn't it? It changes your weapons. Okay. Whoops. Keep doing that. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. That's why my sticks are the wrong way around. So the C buttons are the same as the D-pad. And then the control stick is shiten ido. So we've covered ido, that means movement, and shiten means like point of view. So movement of your point of view. BGM, SE. Ah, look at this. Shiten ido. So we've got the same thing as in the last screen. Point of view movement. And then we've got, I think, Joe. I always think this is Joe-get, but it might not be. Actually, it looks like it is. Joe-get. Joe-get gyaku. So gyaku means opposite. And Joe-get just means up and down. So altogether this means inverted. And then over here you've got normaru, which is just obviously katakana for normal. Yeah, I play on inverted, probably because of this game, actually, because it's inverted by default, isn't it? So, you know, I'm an inverted player, probably because of this game. Jido Shoujun. So this Jido means like automatic, and Hyojun means, you know, as we said, alignment or aiming. I've got it on. I should probably turn that off, but it's, oh yeah, auto aim, basically. Shoujun sette. So again, aiming settings. You've got hold or kirikae, which means toggle or yeah, swap, I suppose it means. Kirikae means to swap. So you're basically, you switch to aiming mode and then you switch back out of it. So it's toggle essentially in this case is how you'd translate it in this case, but kirikae means to select. Shoujun hyoji. So hyoji means display. I think both of these words separately mean display anyway. Shimesu and... Is this shimesu as well? No, this is arawareru. Arawasu? Anyway, I think together they basically both mean display anyway. Separately they both mean display, and together they also mean display. Just maybe I suppose this is more of a noun sort of thing. I don't know what this means. Oh, actually, I think it might mean when you're aiming. If we turn it off, does the target not appear? Might be that. Yeah, okay. If you turn it off, it doesn't display it. I see, I see. Didn't even know that. Okay. Then we've got, again, Jido, automatic, Zen. I want to say Zenpo, but it might be Zenho. Oh no, I was totally right. Zen pole. This happens kind of quite a lot if you have like an N like in the middle of a word. The H sounds after it will change to P's. Yeah, I guess you'll just sort of get the hang of when that sort of happens. Zenpo shiten. So Zenpo means like forward direction, doesn't it? Basically, so you've got automatic, forward direction, perspective, meaning that if you know when you start moving, Bond will revert back to looking forwards automatically, which I've got off because I don't want that on. Dansu Hyoji. So it's basically displaying your ammo, isn't it? I haven't got a result for Dansu in my dictionary. It doesn't have an entry for it, but I think it's Dansu. Yeah, Dansu Hyoji, ammo display. And then Gamen Sette, so Gamen just means screen. So we've got screen display, and this is just the type, isn't it? Full, wide, cinema. Cinema. So full, wide, and cinema. Hiritsu? Or is that kakuritsu? No, it's not kakuritsu. Hiritsu. Yeah, I was right. Hiritsu. Hiritsu means ratio, proportion, percentage. And obviously that's your, what do you call it? That's your field of view, maybe? Normal and 16.9? I don't know what that really even means. Then the missions, and we're back to the start. I might just fail a mission here. And see what the word for failure is. I think it would be shikaku. Is it shikaku or shikaku or shippai? Maybe shippai. Let's destroy the plane. Oh, might die. Get out of it, dude. No. Oh, that's probably good, actually. Oh, nice, yeah. I was expecting to have to go back. Oh, good words, then, for a failure. So we got Ninmu... Oh, God. Oh, I don't even know that. What is that? Haven't seen it much. Is that the kanji for Tsudeni? Is it Tsuiden? Is it Tsuiden? Thai? It's kind of got Thai in it. I really need a better dictionary app. If anyone's using a good dictionary app at the moment, please recommend it in the comments, because I like this one, but I have to search things by radicals and it's a bit of a pain. I'd like to be able to just draw it. 105 kanji. Nope. Oh, there it is. Tsui ni. Okay. Or togeru. Should have known that. I get it muddled up with another one sometimes. Let's see what it is with the kanji next to it. Sui ko. Okay, interesting. So we've got Ninmu Sui ko, which apparently means accomplishment or execution. So I suppose, and chu, you know, I guess that means in the middle of accomplishing the mission. Shibou means, you know, death or to die. Yeah, and then ninmu shippai, which means failure. Shippai, ninmu shippai, failure. What a shame. Alright, that's the end of that then. Thanks for watching, hope it was helpful, and catch you in the next one.